Hi gang, Rob here. It is the evening of 29 May 2013. I thought maybe y'all would like to join me for a little knife maintenance tonight. A buddy of mine, uh, he works for Aaron's Rentals, and he delivers furniture and he picks up furniture. He found in the cushions of a couch that I believe that they repossessed this Kershaw Oh So Sweet. And when I got it, it's just kind of jacked up. More on that later. But it was missing a screw for the pocket clip. So I replaced it with one that, well, it turns out to be one size too small. It's just a bag of screws I had on hand, but so that didn't work. So let's see maybe if we can figure out why the screw was missing. I'll just go ahead and tighten the screw that's left. That's the wrong size bit, or at least let's see if we can find one that works. That one might work. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just tighten the screw. Okay. Oh, we got a bite on that. That's don't know why the other one was missing, but the one that's still here seems to be good and tight. I'm sure. Yeah, maybe I've got one that'll work here. Let me. Might be the wrong color, but let's see. Whoops. You know, this YouTube thing with viewfinders and stuff. Wow. Sometimes it gets difficult. Okay, here we go. Got a black screw. Took it out of my Kershaw. What? Interesting. Huh. Well, that hole's stripped. Son of a gun. Where that screw is, let's see, maybe I got another one. Let's try this one. Huh. Well, it must be that the holes are stripped out in the stainless steel liners of this made in China. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, here. Can you see that? Yeah. I think it says like 8CR13 MOV China. Yeah, it must be just because this is one of those Chinese Kershaws. And because it can't be my screws, right? Because the bag that I got the screw out of, or those two screws, were some extras that Kershaw sent me as warranty repair screws for my ZT0550. There were a couple short ones they threw in there. Well, I got these two long screws here. Those two long screws, and I got these two short ones right here. I'm not sure why they shipped the short ones, because the long ones that were in the knife were too short, if you remember watching my video. And then they sent me a new low ride ZT pocket clip, because we had some concerns whether the holes were oversized, allowing the clip to move. And then for fun, they sent me one old style clip in black, which is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it, but the ZT logo is stamped into that, and it appears to be kind of black oxided or DLC or Parkerized or something. It seems more durable than paint. Not sure if I'll ever use that, but it's nice to have. So anyway, let's go ahead now, and we'll take out our Benchmade screws, because we don't need these anymore. We can put them back in our Benchmade 710, and we'll get everything right here and put our ZT screws back in our ZT knife. Gently, gently. Okay. Get rid of those. Now, this will take the long ones, and sorry I'm not in frame here, guys. We're going to go, because of the way the spring tension works, we want to use the back hole first, or the top hole, because when I lay this down on the knife, this tab is going to be sticking up in the air, and I don't want to risk stripping my screw trying to suck up that gap. So we're going to go with the top hole first. Okay, through the viewfinder, find the hole. Okay. All right, now we want to feel our way through the G10. We want to back it up until we feel that lead thread catch. You just heard it. Now we want to apply good pressure and tighten her down. Oh, and tighten it down. What? And tighten. Yeah. Really. Isn't that special? There'll be no tightening down. Actually, this was a reenactment. I kind of knew this was going to happen because I did it a couple hours ago. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, this is my $200 Highline Kershaw. It's a zero tolerance 0550. You know, if Kershaw was Toyota, this would be a Lexus. And would you be happy if you had to change a tire in your Lexus and your lug nuts stripped when you put your spare on? I wouldn't be happy. I really, really wouldn't be happy if that happened to me once. And I took it to Toyota, took it to my Lexus dealer for warranty work, and they put new lug studs in, and then the next week I had to change a tire again, and the same thing happened. Wow. Okay. Truth be told, because the length of engagement is much more friendly on this Benchmade 710, I'll put them like this, than it is on the ZT0550. See how much thicker the liner is and how much thinner the scale is? It's a lot easier for that screw to get meat in the 710 than it is in the 0550. The Kershaw screws with the ends stripped actually work in my Benchmade. Apparently you can throw anything in a Benchmade and it works. And the Benchmade screws are going to continue to live in my zero tolerance Lexus of a Kershaw. Yeah, in order to get the Lexus to run right, we have to put Cadillac parts in it. I'm telling you what, guys. Maybe I should have told him I had a YouTube channel. But here's the irony, or this is the difficult thing. It's kind of sad, really. Here's the problem. These knives come assembled with the pocket clip installed tip up, right hand carry. Okay. So the pocket clip screws are screwed into this slab of titanium, which is like 3/16 of an inch thick, and it's the pocket clip screw holes are threaded all the way through. It doesn't really matter if the end of the screw gets boogered up, and it's not going to get boogered up because it's going to start threading right away. Over here on the left-hand carry side, we've got a screw that must catch this very thin liner. Looks to me like less than 1/16 of an inch. It can't protrude too deeply into the knife cavity. In fact, it should be flush when it's tight. So we're asking that thing to grab a hold of a spring-loaded piece of steel and a lot of tension on it, and suck it down into that stainless steel liner, and it needs to do it in the first thread. Well, the screws are not hardened, and that one tiny thread, I think those are like 68 threads per inch, so they're tiny. They're not case hardened. When that one thread that's grabbing into that stainless steel liner meets the spring tension of that pocket clip, it just rips the thread off. There's nothing you can do. You can't, even if you try to apply pressure, it's not going to help. I mean, I've tried to install 4 of these, and I know what I'm doing. You know, I know how to pick up a first thread by backing the screw off and feeling it seat. I know how to apply tension, pressure downwards, so I'm trying to overcome the spring tension of the pocket clip. I know what I've done, what I'm doing. I've installed hundreds of pocket clips on knives with tiny little screws. I've had 2 knives where the screws failed that I bought new. One is this Zero Tolerance 0550, the other a Kershaw Skyline. I was about to make a ranting video in the next couple days about Chinese Kershaws and why they don't deserve to exist, but whether it's the $25 Oh So Sweet from China or the $200 ZT0550, Kershaw just can't seem to make hardware that makes a knife work. Going to call customer service again tomorrow and at least try to give them some help, so other left-handers who buy ZT0550s and 560s don't have to go through the agony that I have. This knife will probably live the rest of its life with Bench-made screws in it. Oh gosh, me and Kershaw, it's a stormy relationship. Grace and peace, guys, and remember, the word is sharp. Have a good night.